drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull up with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity for the. Can you like Paul Wall? I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw palms chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with every bad in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimme. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on. Catching slip. I keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen it with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar birdie, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better we get on him, he won't make it. Down, keep going, on some was popping currents. Gucci don't lie, say she want a fluffy pup.
Game 7 of the Western.
Thank you for joining us for an NBA play. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Frank, this is what you work for all season long. To have Game 7 on your home floor.
Yes, and you got to take advantage. The fans can only do so much, and they've got to be the aggressors and play like there is no tomorrow.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there at the one. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. Here's Paul. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside, Billups. Back to Carter, and stolen by LeBron. Wilkins with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Wilkins can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Paul with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic with this screen on Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wilkins. And he's able to get it back.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gilmore. And it's Denver with the rebound. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
when they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And he can't hit the second.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Garnett the pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Going to work now from the mid-range. LeBron's going to take whatever the defense gives him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did he say?
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And they'll get another chance. And it's Paul missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Here's LeBron. Gets a very good look and converts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jokic with his screen on James. To the wing on the left. It's up a 3. And Nikola Jokic good for 3.
Nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic. Not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. It's Butler. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to James. Frazier scanning the floor. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Vince Carter. And Derek White subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Frazier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
The first one falls. And the Thunder making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And Frazier drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul against White. Butler from outside. And Jones pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Frazier. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Number 20, Allen Houston.
Here's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of... We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, DeRozan out there with Derek White. Then it's Butler. And there's Malone. And it's Mikan in at the 5, roaming the pace. Frazier with it. Butler covering. Pass to Houston. They set the pick. To the middle. Butler on the wing. Still scoreless. Traps in the tray.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Frazier the pass to Houston. Wilkins against Malone. The kick out to Wilkins. Pass to Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver also making a switch. Phillips is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. Malone has screen on Jones. Down low. Chipped away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Frazier. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Frazier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Outside Butler. Malone sets the pick for Butler. Off target with his 3. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Malone at the elbow. Back to Phillips. All checked in for Jones. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. And Carroll comes in for Derek White. Here's Jokic. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Butler's got 5.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
Pass to Sigma. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Wilkins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Jokic high post.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
For Denver, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
LeBron's checked in for the Thunder. And a switcher also for Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Sigma the pass to Paul. Driving in. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Not known as a shot blocker, but Jokic smart enough to sniff that one out and impact the field goal attempt.
Clock at 2. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost have that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jones is checked in. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Jokic with this screen on Jones. Butler finds Jokic. And Jones pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 8. Garnett with it. Now defended by Jokic. Paul passes to James. Garnett with the screen for LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
2 points. That one goes. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Phillips. Outside Butler. Banchero, right side. Over LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 11-3 run. And Paul puts up a deep 3. Here's Garnett. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. Phillips kicks to Butler. Banchero inside. Working on Jones. Banchero has screen on James. Phillips inside the line. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback.
And looking at where the... And that's a halftime run.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. They've got James. Chris Paul is out there with Wilkins. Then it's Garnett. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
6 to shoot. Garnett dishes to James. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here is Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Wilkins. Garnett's got the lead back up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Phillips kicks to Carter. Pass to Jokic. Teardrop shot. It's deflected. Malone against Garnett. Paul outside. Now LeBron. Gilmore passes to James. James absorbing hits on the crowd.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Denver calls timeout. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Malone kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Carter cranes the three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Pass to Wilkins. Paul outside. The tray. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one. Phillips against Wilkin. Now Carter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
To the inside. Here's Paul. Good, and the assist goes to James. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Phillips against Wilkin. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Ball finds Wilkin. It's stolen by Carter. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The Thunder leading by 7. Now Paul. 7 points in the game. And there it is for him. Gilmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now you leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Outside, Malone. Pass to Jokic. Malone against Garnett. Garnett with the screen for Paul. And it's off from 3-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
For Denver, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Malone.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Frazier outside. Jones with the screen on Billups. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Banchero out there with Jokic. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Clock is at 3. Here's Paul.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Carroll passes to White. The 3 from Billups. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Billups has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Denver. Garnett, the screen. Here's Frazier. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Thunder lead by 6. Banchero against Garnett. Banchero outside. By the screen on Garnett. 5 5 on the clock. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul passes to Sikma. Here's Garnett. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
Phillips passes to Jokic. Pass to Butler. From downtown, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jones from outside. Second chance effort. The kick out to Frazier. Ball against Billups. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
And just a smart play by Paul there, forcing his way to the line.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
One of the things through the years that you respect about Chris Paul is that competitive fire, that competitive edge he brings to every game. He really does care only about winning.
And that one falls for Paul. And so Paul nails both of them.
Anytime Paul gets here, you can bet that he's going to step to the line and knock him down.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Wilkins passes to Paul. Inside, Malone with the steal. Jokic on top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. Wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment.
Thank you, David. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. No good from outside.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Billups with the block. They get it back. Here's LeBron. Denver grabs the miss.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Pass to Garnett. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Garnett has it in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 8.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked, and they get it back. Phillips from outside. Gilmore grabs the miss. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And here is James. And so the Oklahoma City Thunder take the series and will continue.
I mean, how much work is it to get to this part, Kevin? It is so hard to get out of this conference. They fought so hard, dealing with all the injuries and the unknowns, and earned their title as Western Conference champions.
They have battled their way to this point of the season, and now only one team stands between them and the NBA championship.
Yeah, they know the job's not done. The finals